Down there, you could kick a field goal with that head. God damn, look at that thing. Sheesh. Shoot, you could take that and use that for the Heisman. You don't get your Heisman head ass. Now, if I'm in the woods, I'll probably have a heart attack seeing something like that right there. I'll haul ass. I'll run through all types of damn tree branches, and I'll just be jacked up. But I'm getting the hell up out of there. You see something like that at night? Could you imagine walking in the woods? Sheesh. Oh, that right there was scared the death out of me, cuz. Bro, I'll literally have a heart attack. Like, oh, wow. Oh, man. You just walking in your shed or going in your backyard, and this type of joker right here pop out the bushes, nigga, you is dead, bro. You was done. Your heart is going to explode. You ain't going to know what to do. What up, what up, what up? What's going on, y'all? This is your boy, Beevolotti. I hope you're having an awesome day. You know what I mean? It's Tuesday. So we're going to get right into it, man. There have been talks, you know, like I said, in 2023, the Senate, government, all over the world have come out and stated that we were visited by beings that weren't of this earth, that they recovered bodies. But who's to say that we haven't been living with them and they haven't been living amongst us, right? So we're gonna take a look, and we're gonna check out a couple of these TikToks, and we're gonna get right into it. I want you to like and subscribe. Make sure that you comment, and also remember, this is for entertainment purposes only. All right. So, but we're allowed to be free thinkers. We're allowed to enjoy ourselves, and tell me what you think, because I mean, not everything is fake, not everything is conspiracy. Turns out a lot of times it's the truth. Ask the Senate about Roswell. All right, so let's get right into it, folks. Let's get right into it, and here we go. Y'all ready? Go.
This man lived with and worked alongside of aliens called tall whites back in the 60s. This is Charles Hall, and all this took place while he was working and living at Ellis Air Force Base in Las Vegas, Nevada, near Area 54. He was a weather specialist that was put in a weather hut, and he would look at weather patterns and report what was going on in the Gunnery Mountains in Indian Spring. What he didn't know when he was assigned this was that he would be directly working with aliens. The aliens in questions are called the tall whites, and obviously it's because they're very tall, they're very pale, they have white.
They are really white.
Hair and really beautiful blue eyes. Now, how is it that he worked alongside of them, you might ask? Because he says that the military directly works with these and other different types of aliens, and they have their own bases and stations on this planet. And in his
I've always believed that they may look just like humans, just maybe a few differences in the pigment. What y'all think?
recent book and interviews, he's spilling lots of secrets about aliens. Guys, click the plus sign. I'm going to be covering all of this to give you that info.
Government worker talks about tall white extraterrestrials living amongst us in Ontario, Canada. I've spotted these beings before.
Tell us about these tall whites they're seen in Ontario and in other parts of the planet. I don't know if you know about this, but these tall whites have been seen in public.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Is that an extraterrestrial?
Yeah. My understanding is they're a hybrid, offshoots of the Zeta Reticulans, and that they created a human Zeta hybrid that are, again, these tall whites that are an intermediary for them. They can be friendly, but apparently they're kind of hypersensitive, and so you can find yourself, on the wrong end of a beam weapon.
Wow, that looks just like a human. And they got attitudes. He just said you could be on the wrong side. So they might be PMSing and everything, just like regular women out here, man. These jokers got attitudes like hell. I'll whip an alien's ass if I see one and he came at me wrong, though. Don't see me on a bad day.
If you offend them or step on someone's toes or step in their path the wrong way or standing in the wrong place at the wrong time. They have some weird social protocols that my understanding, people who interact with them on a regular basis have to be very clearly briefed upon, or serious injury could befall them.
How many hybrids do you think are actually out there on the surface?
That's got to be in the tens of thousands or upwards of 100,000 or more. I wouldn't have specific numbers on that right now, but it's got to be a lot.
Okay, so I actually live in Ontario, Canada, and I've spotted people like this before. When I first saw these people, I was like, damn, that's a really tall white person, really white and really good looking.
maybe it's like, damn, he been in a cave, he need a suntan or something. Maybe that's why some of them suntan. I don't know, man. That's crazy though. Could you imagine somebody say that about somebody black like me? Damn, he's really a black man and handsome. Like, damn.
But what called me first was their energy. It was so unworldly. It's like I knew right away they couldn't be from here, but I automatically thought, okay, maybe starseed, right? But as I started looking into extraterrestrials more, I was like, these people match the description of what I've been studying. I saw one at Lime Ridge Mall, and then I saw one at Home Hardware in Hamilton. And the crazy part is, he says if you spot one, they'll either hunt you down psychically or they'll let you know that you got them. And with me, it was with a smile. They both, even though it was on different days, they both gave me this corner smile and like telepathic message. It was so weird. It's so hard to explain. And they knew I caught them because I am so sensitive to energy. I could not stop staring.
All right, so we're going to run it back. We're going to run it back real quick.
They both gave me this corner smile and like telepathic message. It was so weird. It's so hard to explain. And they knew I caught them because I am so sensitive to energy. I could not stop staring at them. I was like, yo, like this guy's so unworldly. And he was already looking at me with that corner smile, like he knew that I was gonna know. I've had more experiences with these people, but the fact that government officials have come out and said that beings like this are publicly seen in Ontario is wild. Subscribe to my YouTube if you want to hear more stories like this.
This is a piece of glass that can reveal the truth of the world. When a camera lens captures through the glass, it can clearly see disc-shaped, unidentified flying objects floating in the sky. However, when the glass is removed, nothing appears in the sky. The young man tried many times, but he couldn't figure out what's so unique about this glass. So he posted a video online, causing a sensation overnight. Netizens speculated whether the glass might be an artifact of extraterrestrials or a component of a UFO's hull. The young man then filmed 2 videos testing the glass, which looked very ordinary and was about 1 centimeter thick. He tried bending the glass forcefully and found it to be highly resilient. It's slight.
Now, there are some things, you know, as a photographer and a videographer, a cinematographer, I could tell you there are portions of glass that we utilize to get rid of reflections on cars. So if you're watching movies and you're like, how did it get that clean, crisp shot without a reflection? There's a portion of glass. Glass is very valuable when it comes to filmmaking. And yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this is true. If there are things, because there's a neutral density filter. You know, a lot of times they have filters that can allow you to see through certain things. Now look at the blue density filters. I mean, glasses that they're putting on certain eyewear, you know, to assist with lights and rays and all different types of stuff. So I believe that could be true. Let's keep watching.
Slightly bent, but couldn't be broken. In slow motion, a grid that resembles what's seen on electronic devices appeared on the glass. When he sparked it with a lighter, in slow motion, the glass turned transparent momentarily. This seemingly ordinary yet mysterious piece of glass led the young man to uncover secrets in the sky. Through this glass, he captured many unidentified flying objects, Not just disc-shaped ones, but also circular ones. However, after 2021, this young Russian stopped updating. Rumors online suggest that he was taken away for investigation by a mysterious organization. He released a video showing his bleeding arm, claiming that the content of his videos was all fake, appearing as if he had been threatened.
I don't know about that. Now we know that's fake. No damn well that's fake. On to the next.
There's guys out there. There's freaks out there.
Do you believe aliens already living among us?
Now we're talking about it.
Yeah. If they live among us, there's got to be freaks. But they cannot expose themselves, right?
Maybe that's John Jones.
Wait a minute. Now Zuckerberg look like a damn alien. He could be a reptilian, bro. He be looking weird, and it looks like he struggles to drink sometimes. Like I don't know. He might not. He might be, and he's pale too. He could be one of those tall whites. I don't know how tall he is, but he's super pale. Who knows?
No secret. Maybe he's an alien.
Yeah.
Maybe Mighty Mouse is an alien too. I think if there are aliens amongst us, they're watching us to make sure we don't blow ourselves up.
That's 100%, yeah. That's why they hang out at the nuclear sites. They're
Yes.
already way ahead.
I mean, if they're just 1,000 years more advanced than us,
Yeah.
it's impossible to understand what they're capable of. Maybe a million years. Imagine if they're a million years more advanced.
Yeah. Our age. I saw TV change from black and white to color.
Yeah. What we're experiencing now is probably the biggest change in human civilization that the world has ever seen.
This British
Believe that.
astronaut believes aliens live among us on Earth, but they are invisible. The aliens have already arrived on Earth. For decades, this belief has been associated with cranks. But now, scientists and researchers working at universities suggest that aliens live among us on the planet Earth. No matter how unlikely this may sound for a firm belief in the infallible rationality of our higher education and research institutes, many scientists really believe that there is a chance that we can walk among aliens. In fact, the same scientists believe that these aliens are invisible, undetectable for our five senses and ordinary methods of detection. Helen Sharman, the first Briton in space that now works at the chemistry department of Imperial College London, told The Observer, "Aliens exist, there's no two ways about it." Sharman is certainly not alone among university scholars and researchers who hold such beliefs. Back in April last year, the Oxford student newspaper published a strange interview with Dr. Young Hae Kai of the University of Oxford. Dr. Kai claimed that he believes not only in the invisible aliens living on Earth, but also in the theory that they interbreed with humans in order to create a hybrid species that can survive the effects of climate change.
Now, I don't know. I mean, I don't believe that they're invisible, but I do believe that they actually live among us, have breeded, with our humans here on this earth, and have created hybrids. That I can believe. Maybe they living in Antarctica. Who's to say? Maybe they have a journey to a mysterious island type environment somewhere on this earth. Who knows? Let's keep watching though.
The end of humanity. Dr. Kai gives the strangest example of a scientist who believes in aliens. But other, more respectable scientists have invested considerable time, effort and money exploring the possibility of the existence of invisible aliens among us. In 2018, Dr. Gabriel de la Torre of the University of Cadiz in Spain published an article in which he suggested that aliens could live in dark matter. That permeates the entire universe, but which is unobservable. He explained, "What we are trying to do with this differentiation is to contemplate other possibilities. For example, beings of dimensions that our mind cannot grasp, or intelligences based on dark matter or energy forms, which make up almost 95% of the universe and which we are only beginning to glimpse." He is not the only scientist who suspects that invisible aliens may inhabit dark.
Yeah, I don't know. We never know. One day we may know. Who knows? On to the next. Wow. Now, I'm not sure if anybody's been paying attention. Mexico did release some species, and they did get some DNA samples, and it did come to find out that it wasn't a species that is of this earth, from this earth. And they were small like this too. You see these damn skulls? I'm gonna be honest though. I know a couple jokers that got skulls just like that. I mean, big ass head jokers. Shoot, I got a cousin got a head like that. Beevolotti. That's why I call myself Beevolotti. Got more head than he got body. That's the type of head he got. I'm talking about Washington head skin, Eddie Murphy. Could you imagine if an alien walked around with a head like this, boy? I'd catch the heat up on it. Them damn aliens would be mad as hell at me, boy. Like, boy, where the hell, what kind of planet you got on the back of your neck? Aliens with some heads, boy, let me tell you, they'd be getting laughed at all day. You ever see an alien with a football head? Look, what I just say? That alien head right here. I don't know. That could be a monkey head. I don't know. But I'm like, man, you don't get your monkey head ass up out of here. Damn, you could throw that mug down there. You could kick a field goal with that head. God damn, look at that thing. Sheesh. Shoot, you could take that and use that for the Heisman. You don't get your Heisman head ass. Oh, y'all remember this head right here? That is the alien head from Mars Attacks. I swear to God, that was a funny movie. If you haven't watched Mars Attacks, that is the dumbest alien movie ever, but it was hilarious. And this is exactly almost what the head looked like. Now, if I'm in the woods, I probably have a heart attack seeing something like that right there. I'll haul ass. I'll run through all types of damn tree branches, and I'll just be jacked up. But I'm getting the hell up out of there. You see something like that at night? Could you imagine walking in the woods? Sheesh. Oh, that right there was scared the death out of me, cuz. Bro, I'll literally have a heart attack. Like, oh, wow. Oh, man. You just walking in this shed or going in your backyard, and this type of joker right here pop out the bushes, nigga, you is dead, bro. You is done. Your heart is going to explode. You ain't going to know what to do. I think these are the captures from Mexico. The aliens that they had found in Mexico, and that they asked to get requests for DNA samples. And it actually turned out it wasn't human. It wasn't from this earth. Who knows?
This man.
Now that would be so crazy, right? Like for species to be that small and be highly intelligent, way more intelligent than we as humans with our big ass heads that we have. For a creature to be that small and just have maximize all types of potential of the universe, and understanding the universe compared to our big ass heads and our dumb ass ways. Isn't that crazy?
He came up with this idea that we are sharing the planet with a species that's as possibly as far in advance of us as we are of chimpanzees in certain areas of development. And he calls these beings cryptoterrestrials. So basically, he puts forth this theory that these cryptoterrestrials are a long-lost species, potentially human. They could potentially look like us. They might have some differences from us. But they are, more advanced than us. in a lot of ways, but also they don't have like a global infrastructure like we have. But what they do is they utilize imagery that's often associated with extraterrestrials or aliens from other planets in order to disguise or mask their existence here on Earth. Their whole civilization is cultivated by this amazing sense of stealth. They thrive on secrecy.
I've always liked to shapeshift.
That Lady Gaga
disappear for this video, but I think everyone deserves to know the truth.
Nigga, you ain't disappearing for no damn video.
The place we live in.
Everybody been revealing it.
I think by now you might be suspicious of the constructs of this world.
The reptilians.
These are the things behind it, and they roam freely among us. They could.
Now, I don't know if they are reptilians, but I tell you, Bill Gates, if you ever get a close-up on Bill Gates and Mark Zuckerberg, they asses look like they could be some species from none other. They be flaky, they skin get all flaky. They're not even as bad as Orange Man. You know what I'm saying? Trump don't even look half as bad as they do. But Bill Gates, he got scaly skin. Zuckerberg is starting to get there too, and they all super pale, man, and they all intelligent, super smart, supposedly. I don't know. Now, they might be the only two that I could say, yeah, they ain't from around here. They're not. They can't be. Shoot, not the way they drink water. You ever watch Bill Gates and Mark Zuckerberg drink water?
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Yeah, to the no. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
They run this earth like a prison.
So I can't always tell you why they're here, but they are here. And I don't mean like aliens incarnated in human bodies. Okay, we already know what that is. That's a starseed. I'm talking about aliens that are walking among us that are literally not born here on Earth.
Alien race that
I
exists.
see that.
The universe is full of life. These aliens might be living among us, and we don't even know it.
Who knows?
July 17th, 2015, 5 p.m. Police are alerted that inside an abandoned SUV parked on a residential street is a dead body. The badly decomposed corpse is sent to the coroner's office so that identification of the victim can be made. Although foul play is not suspected, as police continue to investigate, the case takes a bizarre turn. The body is identified by his fiancée as 60-year-old Jeffrey Allen Lash. Los Angeles police find more than 1,200 guns and 7 tons of ammunition.
Damn, he was ready to shoot something up.
Vehicle of his home. His fiancée reports that Lash had proclaimed to be an alien hybrid, secretly working for the government.
It's the weirdest story I think I've ever heard. His girlfriend, and she seems to be pretty normal and legit, claims that he's an alien hybrid, that he was placed on this planet to do something specifically. Nothing adds up about his case, nothing.
When examining the body, the coroner's office could not find any fingerprints, even though fingerprints are the last skin tissue to decompose.
Wow, no fingerprints?
Lash, apparently had no fingerprints.
That's scary.
His fiancée believed that he was an alien hybrid. And we have to wonder who this guy was. Was he really an alien hybrid, as he said? Why did he have all these weapons?
What y'all think? You think he was a hybrid? I think he was just high all the time. Had a couple drinks possibly, and then burned his hands. I don't know. But because if he had that mindset that he was an alien hybrid, possibly, you know, you got some people that just take it overboard. So who knows? Maybe he got rid of his, that was his way to show that I'm not human. But I don't know. What you think?
Within the UFO research community, there's been a great deal of controversy surrounding Lash's story because there's been a suggestion that his father, Jeffrey Lash, may have worked on the Roswell incident crash. That's to say, he was a scientist who may have been brought in to study the wreckage. And so for that reason, the story has been elevated to an even bigger level, that there was some sort of infiltration of society going on.
A number of people who have claimed that they've been abducted by extraterrestrials also claim that they've witnessed what they say are alien-human hybrids. And
I don't know. I don't know. Whoa, whoa. I saw that. Now, I have seen some things with some eyes and some TV shows, like live, you know, CNN and ESPN and a few others, Fox News stuff. So who knows? It's a possibility. I'm not too sold on the shapeshifters just yet. No. What about
Rare
you?
video footage of real 10-foot aliens. They are among us.
I say nah. Not real at all.
Not only is this video terrifying, but it's absolutely real. Ladies and gentlemen, we have an alien living among us. Anthony Lafredo was once a normal man, but he is now known as the most modified man in history. He once was very good looking. This guy could have been a model, and he chose to be an alien. I mean, you've got to have respect for him for that. I mean, this is not for the faint of heart, but this is what he looks like now. This man has had multiple surgeries that has spanned over 10 years. He has had his nose cut off. He has had his lips cut off. He's even had surgeries to remove his ears. He even had surgeries on his eyes, and he coloured his eyes.
They walk amongst men.
And that's disturbing. Some people just take it to the max, bro. It ain't worth it, bro. Let's check this one out.
But unlike men. So they use these avatar bodies that they clone and create, and they put their consciousness into them. They call it transfer my ego into this, sleeve, basically. Sure. And they've now just been jumping from body to body.
are they doing this on other planets too? It's the weirdest story I think I've ever heard.
We watched that already.
Go home after dating.
Yo, people are crazy, yo. Yeah, we know about that. Let's see what else they got. Whoa, look at her hand, bro. Wait. Look at her hand. That's crazy. That had to be a trick. That had to be a camera trick. I can't even say. Look, it'll go in slow-mo. Nah. That is weird. That's crazy. That'd be crazy if they could do that, though.
I've tried and tried a million.
Everybody knows something's up. Everybody knows. That is not normal.
Yo, look at that.
Everyone is looking up, wondering why the sky is split.
Split in half.
Look. The sky is
cringy.
They live 600 or 800 years.
Wow.
But they don't age the way we do. When they get to be equivalent to a human of about 40 years, that means when they're about 400 years, they start growing again instead of aging as humans.
Right.
And then they go,
Wow.
and this continues, and so that by the time they get to be 600 or 800 years old, they're very tall, 8.5, 9, or 10 feet tall, but this is not necessarily good because their skeleton grows more than their internal organs. And so there comes a time after 600 or 800 years when their skeleton, their body is tall, but their organs can't support it, at which time they die a natural death because they're just flesh and blood creatures like we are. If they injure themselves, it takes them 10 times longer to heal up than a human.
Yes.
So there's a...
Wow. Well, I tell y'all what, we're gonna end it right there, man. We're gonna end it right there. What do y'all think, man? I do believe that there are some beings living amongst us. I kind of believe it more so in the tall whites, like this former U.S. Military vet. That's not the first time I've heard it. They look like us. They're just more pale. I do believe there's hybrids. That's my thinking, that there are hybrids of us and them combined on this earth. I'm not sure where they live. They could live amongst us. We just don't know. They could have their own parcel of land. We just don't know. Antarctica, you know, we always seeing conspiracies about that. And we know if they're pale, you know, that means more than likely they need to go where their body possibly can handle that. I don't know, because they can't be in the sun, possibly, if they stay pale, or maybe the sun might damage them because they're not of this earth. XYZ, you know, we never know. But I want to know what you think, right? What do you think? Make sure you like and subscribe and tell us and tell our family and our community what you think. Are aliens living amongst us right now? Are they living amongst us? And I'm not talking about people that aren't from this country. I am talking about these extraterrestrial type of beings that have big ass heads, or super tall, or whatever, or might even be reptilians. Might be Zuckerbergs and Bill Gates, who knows? But you let me know what you think. Till next time, I'll catch y'all later. Again, make sure you like and subscribe. We'll be back. Aliens could live amongst us.